guys. Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to my old subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. This is the second attempt I'm now attempting with regards to doing this. The first one, I've been having nothing but problems, and I had to shut the computer down, not remembering that I didn't save the first recording. So when I went back in, I thought that it would have recovered it, but it hadn't. So everything that I've recorded has been lost. So this is the second one, but I'm not gonna get upset or anything. I'm just gonna persevere. But before I get into this video, I'm just going to read a scripture for you guys, and it's taken from Isaiah chapter 12, and it says here, "The Lord is my strength and song." I'm just going to read up to verse 3, and it says here, "And in that day thou shalt say, O Lord, I will praise thee. Though thou wast angry with me, thine anger is turned away, and thou comfortest me. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid, for the Lord Jehovah is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. Therefore with joy shall he draw out water of the wells of salvation." So what this is saying is that the Lord was angry, and he is no longer angry, and Isaiah is saying that he will trust in the Lord because he is the strength and song. And that's it. Regardless of what we're going through, we must always put our faith and our trust in the Lord God, because he says he is merciful and he is loving. And although there are times when we do things that upset him, because regardless of what you may think, God has feelings. He hurts, when we do things that are in direct disobedience to what he requires of us, it makes him sad. And it says here that thy anger is turned away, and thou comforted me. So when we come back to the Lord in repentance, he will, his anger will be turned away, and then he will comfort us. And that is it. When you're a father or a parent, you won't stay angry at your children for long. So that's it, Isaiah chapter 12, verses 1 to 3. And then this is the Bible. It's a Charles Spurgeon Bible. I've done a review on this before. I'll try and put it in one of the cards. So as you can see from my screen, I've gone ahead and I have imported all my designs. I have them in my library. I'm not even gonna try and do it again because my computer kept crashing. At least not the computer, the software kept crashing, and I'm not sure what is causing it. But I then had to go and shut it down and then start it again, not realizing that I didn't save my recording, so I have to start over. But eho, the show must go on. So as you can see from my screen, what I've done, I've gone ahead and I've put registration marks because it is going to be a print and cut. And then what I've done, let me just maximize it so you guys can see, I've done 2 offsets. So there's this brown one. This is going to be a kiss cut, which is basically when you peel the sticker, it's not gonna cut it. It's not, you can peel it without it cutting it as whole as this. And then the second cut is gonna be a deep cut, which is, it's gonna cut it all the way through. So sometimes when you do get stickers, it's difficult to get like a break or something where you can peel it. So that's it. And then in the interim, what I may do is just put some slices on the back with my sticker slice, and then it makes it easier to break the sticker open. So I've gone and I've nested. I haven't really nested it. I've just put a nest panel mark around it, and then here I'm just going to show you guys how I do the offset. So I've selected the object, or selected whatever it is I want to offset. Then what I do, I go to the offset panel and I select offset, and then there I can choose the distance, how far I want it to be. So I've chosen 0.030 inch, and then I'll just move that out of the way, and then that's what it looks like. But because there is red in the design of the butterfly as well as other elements that I want to cut, if I were to leave it as red, it's gonna go through and cut out everything that is in red, and I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna change the color of the butterfly to something that is not in any of the designs, at least I think so. And then I'm just gonna increase the line width so I can see it, and then I'm just gonna move back my butterfly. I'm just nudging it by using my up and down arrows, and then that's gonna be the first cut. That's gonna be the kiss cut. And then to get the other cut, which is gonna cut all the way through like this one, I'm just gonna put another offset around it, and then that's red. So what I'm gonna do, I'll probably just increase that to say 32, and then apply, give it a bit of breathing room, and then I'm gonna change the color for that one to gray, and then I'm gonna increase the size of that one as well. Then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to group it. So to group on the Mac is Command and G, and then it just makes the image as one. Now because I want to fill the entire row, what I could do, I could just select Command and D, duplicate, and then move over. Or you can go over to the replicate panel, which is on the right hand side. I'm using the business edition just in case you want to know. And then on the replicate panel, we can select how many times we want our selected design to be replicated. So I want it to be 4 times. So that's what it looks like. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna minimize this. Then what I need to do, I need to nest it. At least nesting it, what it does, because I don't want to waste a lot of paper, and then I'm trying to see if I can squeeze one or two more designs on it, on the paper, because it's an A4 paper. So what I've done, I've selected everything, then I go up to panels on the top menu, then I select nest, and then the nesting panel menu will pop out. So you can have a padding, you can change the padding. I'll change the padding to 2, and then the rotation, so it's going to rotate twice, and then once I select nest, that's what it's gonna look like. So as you can see, it turns it all over the place. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna increase the size, and as you can see, I can squeeze a few more designs on it. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna duplicate some of the designs and squeeze it in. I'm just moving that to the side and minimizing it as much as I possibly can, and then try and get it right, get that rose right in that area. Then I'm gonna do the same thing for this butterfly, duplicate it, move it to the side, and then stick it right there. And I think I'll probably do the same thing for that one, salt and light, duplicate it, then carry my page down. As you can see, I have a lot of space at the bottom, and then I'm gonna duplicate, create it with purpose, do that. I'll probably minimize that a little bit more. Yep. And then that one, always stay humble and kind. I'm gonna carry that one down a bit. These are a bit too big, so what I'll probably end up doing is just going through and carrying them down a notch in terms of page the size is, because these are way too big for stickers. That one is 1.6. No, that's way too big. And in doing so, what will then happen is that I will be able to fit more stickers on one sheet of paper. And what the paper that I will be using is glossy paper by HTV Run. I'll show you guys what it looks like anyway. And I already have the cut settings in my machine. I'm just frothing about and just minimizing them as much as I possibly can. Okay, I'm not making them all the same size. I'm just, as you can see, that one, if I'd gone ahead and sent that one through, when it's cutting, it would have gone over the cut line. So I can just nudge that one over. That one is like 1.7. That's way too big. And it's the same thing for that one. I'm just minimizing. And it's the same thing for that one. One moment please, my phone is ringing. Hold on. All right guys, sorry about that. I'm telling you, today has been nothing. The phone keeps ringing, my software keeps crashing, but as I said, one has to persevere and just carry on through regardless of the obstacles. So what I've done, I've gone through and I have minimize as much as I possibly can. I probably can get some more in. Let me try and see if I can get a rose right there. So, and then I'll minimize that one just a tad bit more and see if I can squeeze it in. You know, the more stickers you can get on the sheet, the better it will be, instead of wasting sticker paper. This butterfly, I've duplicated it, so let me just take it one side so I can see. Shift and okay, that's it. Try to ensure that none of your cut lines are overlapping, because then it may just mess up how things are cut. And as you can see from, oops, I pressed the wrong one. As you can see from this one, the cut line is right on the line. So what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna nudge it over just a tad bit more with my arrow up and down keys. That one, I'll probably take that up, and then that's it. So that's what it's gonna look like. So what I'm gonna do, this is the sticker sheet, printable vinyl sticker paper, and it's glossy white. So I'm just gonna send it to print, and then that's when it's sent to print. You won't see the offset lines around it. If I made them like really chunky monkey, then you would obviously see it, but because I haven't made them really vivid, you may see some. Yeah, that's it. The ones at the bottom you don't really see. So that's what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna send it to print, and then once it has printed, then I will come back to show you guys exactly how it looks. So I will see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I am now back and I've managed to print it. Printer as well was giving problems, was saying communications error, but I have no idea what's happening. So, but this is what it looks like. It's nice and glossy. So if you guys have never seen the HTV Run vinyl sticker sheet, the glossy one, that's what it looks like. It's really glossy, really glossy. And as I said before, I have the settings in my software. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just moved a little bit of things out of the way because my work area is not that big, and then I'm just gonna get my cutting mat. It is a bit scrubby. It's quite dirty, but I've ordered I've ordered something to once I've cleaned it, to get back that stick, that repositioning, I think it's cryo it's called. So I've ordered that, so I'm just waiting now on that to come, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna clean it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm now just gonna move my other camera, and then I'm gonna turn that on, the overhead camera that is. Then I'm gonna turn that on so you guys will be able to see. So that's it coming on. So let me get in order to view what it is, so that's I can see what you guys are seeing as well. So hold on 1 minute. It's now connecting. Okay, so I'm seeing what you guys will be seeing as well. So let me start that video. So that's it. So let me move it into view. So now I'll just be doing a split screen where I'll be doing our overhead. So what you have to do, you have to ensure that when you're putting your designs on your mat for print and cut, sorry, it's lined up exactly as how it is on the sheet, with the registration marks in the exact same position. You cannot have, for example, this little dot for the registration mark, and then you turn your paper upside down. The machine will not read it because it's looking for this dot in the exact same position. So you try to line it up as best as you possibly can. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stand up so I can come over. And that's it. It's all lined up. Oh, it's really glossy. And that's what it looks like. Really, really glossy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to send it to print. But my silhouette cameo, it's under my desk, so you guys won't be able to see me printing it, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do anyway. So in order to print, you click send, and then you send it to the machine to cut it out. So let me turn it on. Yeah, it's on. It's on. Hold on, let me turn it off and then turn it back on again, because sometimes that happens because it says awaiting connection, but I know it's on because I ensured that I turn it on. So let me select one of these. Hopefully it will find it. Okay, I'm just waiting now because it's, as you can see, it's still saying it's unavailable. So I'm just choosing one because it says here 3. I'm not sure. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. I'm telling you, I've been having nothing but technical problems from morning. So this is connecting and it's checking for firmware. So it has found my machine and it's reading something. I have no idea what it's doing, but it is detecting the tool, and it has detected the tool, which is the auto blade. I don't even want to go over to show you because I'm cutting it by lines instead of doing a simple cut. If I'd done a simple cut, then it would cut everything. But because I'm cutting it by lines, you know what? I'm just going to run with it. So what I'll do, I'll go over to line, and as you can see, these are all the colors within this particular design. So what I then have to do now, I have to go in, and then I'm gonna have to just select only the gray as well as the brown, so that everything else does not get cut. As you can see, it has registered the reds, it has registered everything. So as a process of elimination, I am going to go and then I'm going to uncheck each of these boxes to tell the system that, listen, I do not want any reds to be printed, or I do not want any blacks not printed, or I do not want any blacks to be cut. I do not want any white. So I'm just eliminating the ones that I do not want the machine to cut out. So I'm just getting rid of all the reds. So it has picked up the different reds, as you can see. Even with the butterfly there, it's picking up all the different colors of the butterfly as well. I don't want red, I don't want blue, I don't want yellow, I don't want black, and I think there are loads more at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna speed the video up right about here so you guys don't painstakingly watch me going through and deselecting all of these.
Where would I go? Where would I be if I could not walk with him? I'm in his hands, he carries me home, frees me from all my burdens.
Okay, now, so I am now back. I've gone through, and because it was like so many different colors the system was picking up, I've just gone through and have done a process of elimination. So what I am doing now is I was just checking to see the cut lines, and as you can see from here, these ones, the outer ones, the cut lines are very, let me try and see if I can maximize it so you guys can see. So the cut lines are very evident, these ones. So I know that it is the gray one on the outside. And then we also have here the brown, which should be this one, which is the inner one, which is the kiss cut line. So once I've selected it, the line is now gonna be more visible, so that's fine. And then there is another shade of brown, which is right there. So that should now let the ones at the bottom, which are these, be a bit more visible, and that is absolutely perfect. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna apply the cut settings to each of them. So as I said before, the brown is gonna be the kiss cut. So I already have the settings in the machine. So it is HTV run printable sticker vinyl, and the blade setting for that one is 3 and the force is 8. I may bump it up a bit, and the same thing for this one is gonna be the same. HTV, oops, sorry about all that. I think it's just my phone is going off. I have no idea what's happening. I'm just trying to find it. There we go. So I'll probably put the blade depth to 4 and bump the force up to 9, and the same thing for this one as well. The blade depth to 4, and then what I'll do, I'll increase the force to 9 and the blade depth to 4, and then the final one is going to be the one that's going to be the deep cut, which is the one on the outside. So that one is going to be the same HT run. I'm just trying to find it. I have so many settings. So for that one, I'm gonna bump the blade depth up a lot more, probably to say 8, and then the fourth I'm going to increase it because I want it to cut all the way through. No, I'll increase the blade depth to 9 because I want it to cut all the way through. So that's it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to print it off. Not print it, I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to come back once I've done the cut because my machine is underneath my desk. I do not have it like at the top of the desk or anything like that, so you guys will be able to see see the machine in action. And in any case, the silhouette is very loud, so I don't think you guys would want to listen to that anyway. So let me pause it and then I'll be back. 1 minute. Okay guys, so I am now back. I have cut everything, so let me just turn on my overhead camera so you guys can see what it is I am doing. So as I said before, I've managed to cut everything. I think some of these the blade depth was a bit too heavy, or the force, because you can see it's sort of peeling just right about there. But if I've managed to do it properly, then if I go, once I'm lifting, it should be lifting off without a problem. And that's it. It has been cut right down to a T, although some of it I may have a bit of a problem with lifting it, especially the butterflies, the really small butterflies. Let me try and move it in view so you guys can see what I am doing. So because I've done 2 different cuts, one is a kiss cut and then one is a much deeper cut, so that's I can what would you call it now? So that's, say for example, if you're sending it out, instead of sending the sticker sheet itself, you can package it nicely and send it out as individual stickers. I think my rows, what's happening is that these designs that are very small, I'm having a problem, but so far so good. That one is peeling up. I could have probably put more on it, but I didn't want to take the chance, because when I sent it to print, I realized that there was a few spaces, so that's what it looks like. It's all cut out. And then let me just put that one side, and this is what it looks like when it's all cut out. As you can see, they're here individually, so I'm just gonna use my little tool and just lift them off my cutting mat. Hold on, let me just put that one side. I think what I can do is to, if you can't see, my apologies if you can only see the back of my mat. So what I've done is that I'm just turning the mat over. I've turned the mat over, I should say, and then that way I'm just gently rolling it, so I will be able to just peel the stickers off quite easily, which they're coming off quite easily, which is good, because my mat, although it says strong grip, it's not really that sticky, and I just need to get it clean. Let me just move that out of the way, because that's giving me a bit of a fight. So I'm just going as gently as I possibly can so that I do not break this mat or cause it to snap. think I need something different. That one's a bit too thick, so I'm just going to use this smaller one to lift the stickers off the mat. The bigger stickers I'm not having a problem in lifting. It is the much smaller ones like the rose, etc. But okay, let me turn it over now and see if I can do it this way. Yeah. That one, just need to get rid of that extra piece of paper. Oops. I think this is a silhouette tool. That's just get rid of those excess pieces of paper. And that's it. So I've carefully let me just put that one side. So I've carefully managed to lift all my stickers. Let me see, that's an old one. That one, I was messing about with these. So these are all the stickers that I've printed, and then I've cut them out. And let me turn it over so you guys can see them. I know I'm gonna have to go in and just neatly cut around the edges. I think my blade is getting dull, so let me turn it over. That one's there, and that's it. So the proof is in the pudding, as they would say. If I've done my cut settings correctly, then I will be able to peel it off. If I've done the kiss cut properly, then I'll be able to peel it off without a problem. And it is peeling, but it is taking the backing. My camera just shut off because it overheated, but as I said before, it is peeling, but it's removing the backing. So I have this little tool here. It's such a pity. Let me see if I can go ahead. I'm telling you, nothing but drama. Absolute drama upon drama upon drama. Okay, so that is what it looks like. Let me zoom out a bit. So that's what it looks like. So I'm just using one hand. So if I slice like that, that's the slicer, as you can see, that's it. So if I were to slice, oh, there, it made a slice, and then I do another slice there. I'm trying. I'm left-handed and I'm holding my camera with my other hand. So it should slice it. So because I've cracked back, as they would say, it's done it properly. Oops. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see. What I'm gonna have to do, let me see, let me zoom out some more. So what I've done, I've just sliced it to crack the back. Sorry if you can see my hands in the camera. So what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna set my phone up and then I'll just come back and show you guys much better, because I'm struggling too much with one hand holding the camera and one hand doing the rest. So let me pause this video yet again and then I'll be back. Okay guys, the final countdown. We're getting there. So this is what it looks like. So as I said before, I've managed to crack the back with this little tool right there. And because I've cracked the back, let me do another one. So because I've gone like that and make slices in it, so it's called crack back. And then once I've cracked the back, I'm able to peel it off properly. And then the outer edges, I'll peel that off as well. And there we go. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Always stay humble and kind. Let me just put it on. Where am I going to put it on? Let me get my water bottle. 1 minute. So let me put it on this water bottle so you guys can see. And that's it. Let me zoom out. Can't zoom out any further. So that's what it looks like. There we go. Always stay humble and kind. So thank you for coming on this challenge with me. It has been a challenge. It has been a challenge in trying to get this video out, from having poor communication error with my printer, from the silhouette machine constantly crashing when I'm trying to do the nesting. It's just one big drama. But you know what, whatever it is you set your mind to, you just have to persevere. And it doesn't matter what obstacles get thrown your way. Once you set your mind to do something, just go for it. Why? Because with God you can do everything, and with God all things are possible, but we just have to persevere. Let me do another one so you guys can see. I'm gonna do this one, You Are the Light. So let me do a crack back. And where did I buy this? I bought this from Amazon. I don't remember exactly how much it was. And because I've done the crack back, it's not gonna peel. I didn't do it deep enough. It's not gonna peel all the way to the front of the sticker. So that's it. So the excess part, which didn't cut properly, there we go. So that's now just peeling off, and that's it. You are the light, as in Matthew 5 verse 14. And I say thank you so very much for sticking around. I hope you have stuck around I hope you have just stuck around to the end of this video. And you know what, just keep on persevering. It doesn't matter what the devil throws at your way, knowing that the God that you serve is able to sustain you. So as always, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, may the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you, and may the countenance of the Lord forever rest upon you and give you peace. And I say shalom, 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 and have a wonderful day, everyone. Have a wonderful morning, a wonderful evening, a wonderful night whenever you have decided to watch this video, and God bless you all until I do another video. Shalom. Bye.
Where would I go? Where would I be if I could not walk with him? I'm in his hands, he carries me home, frees me from all my burdens. inside shines his light upon me. And when I'm weak, he's always strong. His love for me will lead me home, lead me home to the Father's house. I'm in the Father's house. I say a prayer and he takes me there, home to the Father's house. Here in his house there is a light. It is shining for you and me. Just open